one of our largest values that we have to hold is quality. And we were talking the other day, and with quality, it's sort of become a commonly used term that really doesn't mean what it used to mean. But for us, we basically try to develop a culture of quality. We don't really have a quality department. We do have a quality department, but it's so much more than that. We don't want a plane to be up at 30,000 feet and come down because of a part that we made. So for us, quality isn't just making a part to the tolerance of the print. There's also a trust involved, because there might be something that the customer doesn't see, but they're trusting us to do the right thing. You could start at the beginning when material's coming in, just studying the material, making sure that it's the right material, the right hardness, the right type of aluminum, and that there's no scratches, dings, dents, and we're lasering around that. If we don't do that right, then it doesn't matter what we do through the rest of the process. If we don't get it right at the beginning, the process fails. Our operators are trained not just to rush through and run 100 parts and then find out you've ruined 100 parts. Some of our blanks are $500 a blank. And if that's customer supplied material, that's a problem. That's a real problem. You've got to have very specific instructions that our people follow. They don't question the instructions. They follow it. And if they do have a question, we have to go back to engineering. We may have to go back to the customer to make sure that this is right, or that it's okay that we make any type of adjustment. We've added a lot of LED lights, and not just adding lights to light the building or to make it more pleasant, but also very strategically putting lights so that we can visually see imperfections in the parts. Deburring floor work is a very critical part of our process. If you don't get it right, someone might get cut by a sharp edge or something like that. We also, and this might seem simple, we spent the money last year to grind down the whole path, the length of the building, so when the forklift is carrying your product, that it's very stable and smooth and not creating any problems. When you're talking about quality, there's actually different parts of quality. One is obvious, hitting the tolerance of the print. And that is something that we have to do. In the aerospace defense world, there's very tight tolerancing. There's geometric tolerancing. There's stacking of tolerances. And we have a very advanced knowledge on that, especially our quality manager has a very advanced knowledge on how to understand how the tolerances are affecting and what we have to do to meet those tolerances. While we're building the tools, before we even hit our first part, I want to get our quality manager linked up with the customer's quality manager, because especially when it's our first part with that customer, they have certain things that are important to them. We want to cater how we're checking the part, how we're passing the part to what your expectations are. We have many ways to check your parts, and the best way is in a way that we're mimicking how you're checking the part or your customer's checking the part. It's even better when the customer makes the fixture and we're using the exact same fixture. We can make sure that when we're checking the part and it passes an inspection, it's going to pass it at your location. And I always go to how specifically are you checking the part, because if we can line those two departments up, and our quality manager and your quality manager, so we're speaking the same languages, then that almost guarantees the success of the project. We also have CMM. Basically, the CMM is nice because you can set up a hold down fixture, so you're putting the part on and it's being located at the same spot every time. And then the CMM comes and checks specific points on the part. It doesn't check the entire surface, but it checks enough points that we can ensure that we're hitting the tolerances on the print. The last method that we have available, we have two of these, is a laser scanner. The laser scanner, the reason I put that last is because sometimes it checks it too much. And you have to keep in mind with quality, what we want to do is we want to meet your expectation, meet your need, meet what your customer or the end user is needing this product to do. If we go beyond that, it adds cost to the project. It also adds unnecessary time. It may take us 2 weeks to pass a part through first article inspection, where if we're using a check fixture that guarantees that this part will work for you, we might get that first article done in 2 days. So you can save a lot of time. At the beginning, I talked about how quality has lost its meaning. how you go into these stores and it says highest quality, or they just throw words around like that, and it kind of gets confusing sometimes, or it just doesn't have value anymore. And at Jones, this is one of our core values, and the reason it is, and everybody in this building believes this, is we want to serve our customers. We want them to be successful. So they take great pride in every day making parts better and catching problems and making sure that you're successful because of what you're getting from us. So from the very beginning, from when the material comes in to when it goes through our press room, our machining operations, lasers, heat treat, through our quality department, we have a group of people, we have a culture of quality that all work together to ensure that our customers are successful. That is really what sets Jones Metal apart, and that's why we do what we do. Thank you for watching this video.